Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and today we've got this big, old, chunky, reasonably heavy closed shackle padlock with a disc detainer core. Now, I actually filmed the picking of this first before I did the introduction. I sometimes do that, and if at the end I seem a little bit confused about what the lock is, it's because I forgot to look up what the lock is. I've now done that, so I'll share this with you. This is actually the brand. This is France Antivol, which means, I think, anti-theft. So this is their logo. I don't know anything about this brand. They seem to be about, if you look, but mostly selling in France. So their company name is France Antivol, which I suppose isn't much better or worse than Oxford as a bike lock brand in terms of name. Weirdly enough, Oxford also have a Scoot lock as well, and Scoot is also a brand of a combination padlock for children's scooters. I think that Scoot just seems to be quite a common thing for locks used for locking up bikes, scooters, that kind of thing. Anyway, look, it's a big old chunky Detainer padlock with 9 discs on it. So why don't I stop yapping and maybe go and pick this? So before I do, I'll just show you a few features. So double ball bearing mechanism. It's got a plastic shroud, but it's a metal padlock on the inside there. Can you see? So it's actually not too insecure because you can't sort of do a twist attack on this very easily, I imagine. It's got a very deep keyway, and this first disc here is super thick. I don't know whether you can see just how thick that first disc is, but it's really, really thick. Let's get a bit of light in there for you, you'll see. And I thought for a minute that you wouldn't be able to tension off this. This is just a spinning disc, but no, you can tension off this front disc, which makes picking this lock weirdly easy. Here's the key, 9 discs. I mean, the bitting is sort of up, down, up, down, up, down. Anyway, look, here's the picking of it. Okay, so we are in the vise. Here is that key, and just gonna slide that in, give it a turn, and we can see the shackle comes out. So let's put it all the way back in and lock back up like that. Is that a good angle? Yeah, you can sort of see what's going on there. Good. So I'm just going to get a disc turning tool back in there. Pop in. Now I've got a little 3D printed spacer. Don't think you really need it, but I'm using it for this. Going to pop this all the way to the back, and the front extremely thick disc, I guess. You do tension off the front, so I think I've got it there. So let's try from the back, and it seems to bind first at the back, so let's give that a go like that. So that's disc, how many discs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 discs. That's disc 9. Is disc 8 from the back. Binding, little click. Disc 7 now. Nice little click. Disc. Are we on 6 now? Let's give that a go. Little click. Disc 5 now. Little click. Oh, we've gone past 4. 4. Disc 3 now. Disc 2. Again binding. Disc 1. I think. Yeah. Nope. Must miss one out, I think. No, I think that this here is actually just that spacer. So if it's not open, which it's not, then we go all the way to the back and we just move everything out of its gate, back in again. So out, back in, seats everything better, I find. Out of its true gate. Oh, come on, you. Back in, out, And I think back in. Out. Back in. And oh, we just touched something and it looks like we're open. So, pro tip, if it feels like everything's in a gate but it's not opening, start at the back and move things in and out of that gate. Sometimes the bar isn't just sat in the true gate, it's sort of not quite where it should be, and just by moving the disc sort of in and out of the gate, then eventually everything should align better the second time, because the more discs you set, the more that the sidebar is sitting into the true gate, and the more feedback you get, and yeah, it just works out better that way. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, I don't think, let's have a look. Oh, that's the wrong bit. You'd think after all these years using this vice, I'd turn the right handle, wouldn't you? I don't think we can gut this one. I don't think there's a way to do it. Looking at this, no, there's no way in. I'm sure there's a way to like break this plastic housing, get in there, but I kind of like this lock and I don't want to break it. So yeah, this is the Scoot, and I don't know what France Antivol is. I'm gonna have to look this lock up, aren't I? But yeah, that's the Scoot France Antivol or whatever it's called, lock picked. Not a bad little thing in terms of its anti-pick, and it does appear to be metal all the way up here as well. So yeah, not too bad a lock. Don't know much about the brand, but that's it picked with the Sparrow's Detainer pick. Anyway, look, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, then please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, now's a great time to do so for more content like this. You can even hit that notification bell to be next notified when I upload content. If you have any comments, do leave them down below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can. Otherwise, stay safe, happy picking, and I'll see you all next time.